What's up, fellow gamers? Phreak here. Welcome back to Let's Play Cybernetics Flashpoint. I have crested into power level 2, which has given me power level 6 missions. I'd have to double check if they were 5 before, or if it requires like 2.25 something to hit power level 7. I'd have to go double check. I don't actually know for sure, but it does mean that our baseline rewards for missions should be up. As a quick recap of what's happened since we completed the last upgrade, hit some limit breaks, so we got some loyalty, got through a bunch of detox, hit a limit break on our cyberdeck dealer. The more important one is that we installed level 2 neural toner, a cybernetic implant on our hacker. We got that from getting access to Dr. Knife over here from our underworld hub, so actually pretty valuable to unlock that pretty early on, since she comes with level 3 cybernetics. Costs about 200k. Pretty worthwhile. It gives me 120 IO. Really nice stuff, honestly. Decided to run a solo CPU spike because, again, I don't think this is very interesting, so I run them off camera. I think that's reasonable here. Got power play on one of our other contacts, get our 1 favor per month from this girl, and ultimately have our group ready to go. We've got a bodyguard mission in tow. We've got a favor in tow in a little bit. We chose to delay the beginning of, what's it called? The beginning of Carnivore for a little bit, because we are crafting our weapon bench right now, and we're going to be building weaponry soon. The primary one probably going to be getting this level 5 assault rifle off the board, or off the ground, getting 2 versions of that. I am probably going to... I might end up crafting the sure shots just to get some extra damage output. I might end up crafting these level 2 weapons and kind of figure out what's going to be the best option for me. I also might end up crafting these really high-level revolvers, though of course you can't silence them, so they become somebody's loud weapon. Things to think about when it's time. First order of business is going to be the long shot for sure. Put that on the Cyber Knight, put that on probably one of the soldiers, since they have access to reducing the recoil and whatnot, but we'll start getting weaponry upgrades going on. I have all the stuff implanted in order to upgrade the field ops center, but I want the 300k for building a weapon, so I've slightly overspent in terms of laying down a bit of power. I'm 1 extra here. I've upgraded both here, which lays the groundwork for field ops center 3, but at this point I'd rather get this going on. Once I've got 4 to 6 upgraded weapons, I'm probably going to pull the trigger on starting Carnivore. Otherwise, though, our missions are thankfully on the new tile set. Apparently it was bugged to give very few rewards from each loot box. That has been fixed as of a patch today, so I'm excited to get more stuff. But we've got a raid here in this map, and then we've got a Q gap spike on the map here as well, which I have not run yet. So tomorrow's episode will be a Q gap spike for the first time on that tile set for me. And we've got a raid with some fixed information. So we're going to keep using this core squad. And generally speaking, the way I view this game is you should just continue to keep using the core 4 as much as you can. I don't think there's much of a reason to not have them keep stacking up hype and XP and whatnot. Potentially there is validity in ensuring when they're already at 100 hype that you then park them and let someone else gain hype on the way up, but whatever. So it looks like we've got a different layout here. That's kind of cool. So last time for this mission, we spawned here, and there was a terminal here. No, there's a terminal, yeah, around here, basically. I think it was right here, actually. Right here. Or here, something like that. And then there's a terminal, around here-ish. I think it was right there? Something like that. I forget, but it was broken. This time around, though, different locations. So, those, of course, the same walls and whatnot. The actual gameplay path is going to be quite different, because our exits are far left and far right. And I'm thinking the path is loop to the left-hand side. Right, box, matrix host, box, matrix host, exit, because there are no boxes around here. So looping like this makes sense, compared to looping to the right, where we'd have to go all the way. This would be fine as well, I suppose, right? Go down through here, grab this stuff, and then, right, box, exit, and I wouldn't have to walk through here. The alternative is not having to walk through. It's kind of the same thing, and honestly, going to the left feels slightly easier. I'm not sure why, but it kind of does. One thing I'm curious about actually is what these matrix hosts turn off. So this matrix host turns off basically, yeah, things to the right. It turns off both these laser gates. And then this host, I believe, yeah, it affects different things. It grabs this stuff here. So, actually, Is it the same stuff? Is it the same host, actually? Maybe it's the same stuff, and I'm, like, kind of griefing. Let me take a second to, like, figure this out. Right? So it's a door, a motion sensor, 3 doors, a pressure plate, and a camera. And this is... No, it's 3 cameras, a laser gate, and a pressure sensor. So it is different stuff. It is different stuff for sure. They might share a laser gate or something. I'm not sure, but there's pretty clearly just different things. Unless there's, like, a bug with the UI or something, which I suppose is possible, but this is telling me it can knock down both laser gates, right? I'm seeing the wires. They say it knocks down both laser gates. Anyway, we'll see what happens, but I'm going to go left to right. I think that ultimately makes sense to me. There's only 1 guard on camera, so there's no point in being afraid of him surprising me. It's just not going to happen here. I'm going to delay down, give everyone the bonus move speed, and then I'm going to delay further and let the sword guy go. Since it's basically, he has highest DPS, or damage per action point, and has to walk forward anyway, so there's basically no downside to charging with the swords. He didn't see me in time. It's kind of funny. Okay, we do seem to have higher level guards now. It seems like they're taking less damage. Let's see. No, it's still 40 DR, although 312 health seems higher than before. I thought it was 287. Maybe I'm wrong about that, though. I feel like taking down the body timer is worth. And I'm probably going to Alpha Strike you next turn. Okay, there's 2 guards. There's you. You're really far, though. And I want to get there, right? I want to get to here as fast as possible. These are going to be annoying to deal with. Pressure sensor and camera are going to be kind of impossible to dodge, unless I really want to take a very long time to deal with this stuff. Of course, this camera and sensor also matter here. So I think the play is basically... Well, here, I'll yield and let the better weapon dealers go first. That seems correct. So go to here. 5 AP left is not too bad. Shot 1, and then for funsies, let's go full auto. Guaranteed grazes, and yeah, that went kind of poorly. Yeah, I'm not liking going too hard on full auto. That's going to have a second person hear me, so that's not great. If I go to here, I'm pretty sure it's bad. I'm pretty sure the accuracy is going to be bad from range, but I'll check to be sure. Most urban assault rifles don't gain optimal range with level up, so... There's not a lot to get. You basically can't improve that from what am I saying? Sorry. You can't improve that from just getting higher level weapons. ARs and pistols and whatnot often gain that stat, but that's not the case with urban assaults. So you're kind of stuck on having fairly poor range basically every time. So let's see. How do I want to play this out? I don't want to be stuck here on the turn, because then I have to basically trigger the camera again the next turn. Might as well grab the lockbox from there. I don't see a reason really not to. I'll kind of run in this direction. He's the farthest mover on my team, so let him go for it. We, of course, reveal plenty of guards. We will have to deal with them. It's fine. 2 tally ain't bad, though. I think for now we can yield, let them move. I'm not too worried about this. Okay, for funsies, I am going to knock these both down and try to play silent for longer. I'm not sure that's like a great idea, but I'm basically going to have my 2 disablers take turns disabling stuff. That way they can both start their cooldowns coming back a little bit sooner. And then we'll let Hellraiser actually grab stuff, because he's basically got the most action points to spare, so you can do it. That should be fine. I'll magnet in. Another level 2 weapon. Okay, well, at least we get to sell them for like 8k or something. Just go ahead and delay. They're not going to walk all the way up and see me, I don't think. Okay, he's going nowhere. Sure, great pathing, buddy. Okay, you guys are walking away. There's just like very tight group here. This is a very busy room. Right, you have to grab loot. And I can't delay any further. So some mines, not bad. Okay, you are concerning, so I can't go too far. I basically can go here and then stop. because if I walk up closer and he ends up like really charging into the room, it's bad for me. Okay, nothing special. Alright, this is going to be a very annoying room to clear. It's probably going to need another one where we just walk up, get to some like decent level of cover, and then let them all burn their action points out. I can get by this barrel, then duck. That should be fine. I'm not worried about her getting in a bad spot like this. And also with their initiative rolls being like 11 and 12 and whatnot, I don't want to look ahead, because if I drop them by 2 and we get to like 10 and 9, there are initiative rolls like here where like he can't delay past them. Go as far as we can. Of course, coordinated charge will end this turn. We won't have tactical surge either, so we'll be on no bonus AP. Okay, looks like wire crawler jumped, and it didn't jump to anything I care about. It went some other direction. I'm not sure where to. Oh, look down this laser wire. Yeah, I mean it's the closest one, so I get it, but oh well. Anyway, let's delay. Let's see what the bad guys do. Okay, you're running away, which is good for me. You're coming closer, which is good for me. You're also coming closer, which is good for me. This is like the same patrol route. I mean, I'm happy to kill you both. Oh, neat. Okay. Well, you're out of AP, so I don't care. Okay, well, we can't do much here. I mean, he can yield. But, yeah, everyone's going to hear his gunfire. Can I go anywhere with it? I can't really go anywhere useful where it's going to be at 3, so... It's basically just a pistol angle. I'm still going to yield him, though, because I want Hellraiser. Oh, he doesn't have marker sights. Crap. Okay. Well, that's not great. Excuse me. So, okay. Looks like we can't use automatics really at all here. I would love for Hemlock to get a good slash slide. The problem is I really want to know how well he'll do. And I don't have a way of getting that information, so... Really, it's just... You know, get here. Take some shots. Yeah, I wish I had saved marker sights, as it turns out. I didn't think about having a really giant sort of AoE fest going on, but turns out that's happening. Okay, well, you can yield, and Hemlock can actually do some cool stuff. So, can you slash slide yet? No, he has to move. He has to spend 1 AP moving. That's fine. I'll spend 1 AP moving. This gives me functional line of sight on them. You can slash slide on both of them now. I clicked a little bit early. Hopefully I'm okay. Nope. Crap. Okay, I'm going to shuriken them. A little bit of damage here. And then if I second slash slide, yeah, it's not going to be good enough. So, just knock this dude down. Great. The bonus accuracy for the team is going to help. You can't see until next turn, so I'm not too worried about this either. I don't think he can yield again. No, he cannot. This guy is quite low, but I've got to make sure I have enough AP to, like, be useful. So you're out of eyesight, which is good. I want to make as much forward progress as I can. I can skip the camera, which is nice, actually. I didn't think about that, but I can skip the camera. The fact that you rolled a 17 is scary. Depending on who rolled... Well, I guess you're not really doing anything, though. You're just turning, so I'm pretty sure I can stand there and it's okay. That's a bit of a risk, but I think that's true. Okay. And then this should be no problem for her. And then one thing I'm considering right now is actually running down and... Actually, am I going to be close enough? I did take the upgraded range. I did. Okay. So I think the play is going to be... Even though we don't need to stun him yet, I don't want to get, like, weirdly unlucky since everyone else rolled below him. Now I'm going to start Atomic Stutter on cooldown right now. I think that's reasonable. We're also managing to knock down... I think this is every guard already at this point. So it's a pretty, like, tight and compact map, which I personally quite enjoy. I'm actually happy about that. So I want to be in a spot where I can knock this camera down. Not camera. I want to knock the pressure sensor down and then knock it into a bad spot. So I think it's like, go here. Line crawler you. And the nice thing is, this camera is not going to see this matrix host. So, other than grabbing this lockbox, which shouldn't be that bad. Let's see, you're still going that way. Okay, so you're taking a really big loop. And you're stunned, of course, which I know about. So I can't quite make it to start hacking this turn. But you're going to be ready to hack. And then if you trigger the pressure sensor at the end of the turn, I don't really care. Like when you start coming out at the end, I don't really care. Alrighty, so obviously AP is going to be a little bit limited. I'm going to move down. I'm going to move down to here so that if he starts coming back, I'm not going to get seen. With 3 AP, I can basically shoot then reload. And I don't think I'm going to need to use anything special on this guy. Oh yeah, and I have Tactical Surge. Turns out I could have started the hack if I had thought about who had what available to them. Kind of unfortunate to waste that, but oh well. Darn. Yeah, I could have started the hack this turn if I had thought about the fact that it was turn 4 and I had Tac Surge, but I wasn't thinking about it. And so I ended up getting set a little bit behind. It's not a huge deal, but it is a mistake where I could have at least loaded my programs in this turn already and gotten a head start. Which would have been nice. I also need to wait, though, as I don't have any ways of knocking down the laser wires right now. So Hemlock's probably going to be grabbing the stuff. Okay, you're not going very far. So we randomed the camera, which is kind of nice. Signal Grift will not get me out of the camera. So I'm going to get spotted, but... Well, I guess I can wait and see. Maybe Casper gets lucky. And he finds something useful right away. Alright, so let's see if we find the stuff pretty quickly. Okay, CP's probably going to be on the right-hand side. Load these. Load the programs, and then let's start from the bottom, because we can. We'll go here at the end. We're going to loop... Well... We don't have to loop around, right? There's no reason to have to. So maybe I will just start by going to the left. Tally and connection. Fine. Okay, let's start here. Okay. Not the most spicy, but sure. Use a program. Go away. Okay. And then I want to check if there's a download here. There is. Okay, well, that's not ideal. I don't want to zero... I'm just going to zero interrupt because I don't want to deal with this. It wasn't really that ideal, but whatever. Knock these out. Ow. Hey, cool. Okay. So, no connection use. Actually, I need program loading as well, unfortunately. Go Deception. And then... have to kill these. I'm going to risk that being okay. And so, laser mesh. Which laser mesh can I kill? That one. Perfect. That's what I want to knock down. So yeah, there's a camera. There's the pressure plate I've already got. There's that camera. There's that camera. So I do want laser gate, but I don't have that camera on payroll. Okay. Well, we'll knock the laser gate. I guess it's called a laser mesh in the Matrix host. Fine. And then, once again, do I care about the rest of this stuff? That camera is kind of useless. That camera is actually decent. And the pressure sensor I don't care about at all. So yeah, let's go the camera on 4 and not the camera on 1. Okay. Right, which is the very last camera? Yes, it's the very last camera. Okay. I think that's reasonably useful here. I can make use of that stuff. I can always send my hacker back the way he came to exit the very end. Oh. If you exit, damage the cyber deck. Okay, well, I'll skip then. I'll wait. I'll disarm you next turn. That's fine. I don't want to damage my deck shield. I don't think it's worth. Anyway, though, I'm going to yield again so I can give move speed from the soldier here. Let's go move 1 AP up. Is that going to be enough for coordinated charge? Nope. Okay, one more then. Now we should be fine. Yep, cool. Don't need to give the hacker the move speed because he's not going to do anything with it. Okay, they were both going that way, so that's chill. And again, signal grift does not happen, does not mess with cameras, so we're going to get one security escalation here. There is now an intruder spotted via a camera. We get a lot of stuff, though. Here's some of our probably injected cred chips. But, yeah, they're all items, but they're useful enough. Okay, pressure sensor will still be down. Camera will still be down. And then looks like, because they ran that way, the play is to start running forward. Now this is Right, if you sneak, you can bypass. Ultimately, this laser gate has to be handled manually. Hey, there we go. We get a level 3 Urban Assault, and then this, I think, is a sniper. But we've got a better Urban Assault now. So maybe those are maybe I'm more willing to craft. It's the level 3s instead of the level 2. And so the next play basically is allow my hacker to get over to here and get to this host, and then this lockbox, and then out. Yeah, he has to go this way anyway, so there's no reason not to make sure we control this avenue. We might see reinforcements right there, so probably want to be a little bit ready. I'm not really expecting that much trouble, but it is possible. Want to make sure we have decent cover, because you never know, they might turn around. Okay, reinforcements are coming from over there. Now, the tough thing is, we did tell them, well, it depends where they're sent, because there's a dead body timer, I'm pretty sure by now. Okay, that one was faked, but these guys died. Yeah, security's searching for you. And security... Yeah, so next turn they're going to go here. But right now they're being sent there. They're either being sent there or they're being sent towards this camera. Either way, they're going to go left. And then they will eventually go this way. I've got only so much time before they cut off my hacker. So I'll have to be a little bit careful about what's going on here. I think for now he can wait. Like, I think for now it's okay what he's doing. Because they're not going to get all the way up to cut him off yet, I don't think. And at worst I can, like, hide and smokescreen and stuff, so he's going to wait. Casper keeps hacking. Alright, disarm because we have to. Walk over here, get new programs. Am I still willing to tank? Yeah, I'm gonna go this way instead. I'll take the tally. Plus AP cost, then connection use. Have to kill connection use, of course. Okay, we found the CPU. Let's go grab that now. And before we do that, I'm not sure it's actually correct to do this, but Scapegoat basically blocks the like 15 or so tally you get. Like you see plus 5 tally if destroyed. So what Scapegoat does is it prevents the plus tally from death. Now, if it's all passive ice up here, I'm spending 10 AP on 10 tally. That's kind of crap. But if it's like active ice or trap ice, they're worth a lot more. I think I'm probably not going to burn this here because this seems low enough value, but we'll see it go up, right? So it went up a fair bit from killing all the ice. And then we, get our security level back down. So I'm going to scan for the traps. So we get it. Use a program. That has to be killed then. So get rid of those first. 4 downloads. Exit the node is annoying. Let's see. Program. Actually, well, I'll drop program loading because I'm probably just going to have to reload anyway. Also, time is getting short. I've got to be careful that I don't get trapped somewhere. Connection to any action. Okay, I'm done. That's my turn. We'll check for traps. I'm sure there are some. It'll probably be on like download or leave or something. Maybe unload a program. We'll see. But basically, we've already grabbed this stuff. We've already disabled what we wanted to disable with that. We've already grabbed this stuff. So basically, it's what's in these 3. There might be loot here. There might be loot there. And so during turn 3, he should be done. The extra IO definitely helps. The plus 120 is pretty nice, considering these things cost 60. Actually, I guess attack costs 80, but these things cost 60. So I get basically 2 more programs from having the level 2 neural toner, which is pretty sweet. And then, okay, where are we looking? Wait, you're right there. Okay, well, we clearly have to kill you. I'm not even 100% sure how you got there. I wasn't really paying attention, I suppose. But you're there now, and so I've got to kill you. To be fair, it's like kind of late and I'm a little tired. I really didn't see what happened here. But we seem okay. Alright, so... You are heading this direction. You're not going for a while. So as long as I can stun this guy, I'm fine. I can't go loud. And I am not in stun range until I spend 1 AP. So I think it's basically... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, so I can only spend some of these action points. I can basically shoot twice, walk up and stun, then have 1 AP left over. And that's like the best I'm going to get. These guys are probably going to run towards me as well, which I'm a little bit afraid of. So let's see. How do we play this out then? Because, well, yeah, right. This guy was sent to the camera. I don't know if these guys were sent to the camera or if they were sent to the body. If they're sent to the body, we're okay. If they're sent to the camera, they're going to be like here at the end of the turn. Which Hemlock might need to throw smoke early as a result. Which I think is okay, but it's going to be a requirement here. And then these guys have to like book it over there to defend. Or have to find some way to sneak past them, which is going to be pretty difficult, honestly. Yeah, this is getting tough pretty quickly. Again, the fact that you are definitely going to see us. I mean, like, I can try to run there and hope it's enough. That seems a little, I don't know, hopeful. Well, I think regardless, let's shoot twice. And then it's at least run this far. I think I need to stun him. Because I don't think I can knock him down in time. Then my run remaining AP does nothing, unfortunately. Ooh, I can look ahead just barely. Okay, that's good. They are all being sent to the right. Thankfully, they are being sent not all that far. At least as far as I can tell, they're not being sent that far. They're not really being sent to the body, but they're also not really being sent to these guys. So, not horrible, not miserable. 1 AP spare, might as well take the reload. Have to knock this laser bar down at some point. Do it eventually. And then I think I want to preserve marker sites for that fight, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a real one. Go ahead and burn Iron Grip. It's whatever. I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. Get some of my recoil back. I could have actually walked forward. It might have been correct. Too late now, of course, but I think it might have been the right choice there, and I didn't do it. I also just now walked out of line of sight, which is a little bit silly, but I wanted to be a bit closer. So, smoke last couple of turns. I think what I want to do is, I mean, can I fight them, like, realistically? 2 armor points, 2 armor points, 1 armor point. These guys are really tanky. Yeah, like we now have the really tough guard captains, right? These are now 2 protection points, 75% damage reduction. These are the beefy captains. These get a lot tougher, and I don't yet have good armor shredding tools, so let's see. Their action point totals, by the way, here 1, 2, 3, 4. They're only gonna get to like here, so the game is telling me they're not gonna make it yet. The game is telling me they can't run far enough, so I'm going to choose to believe the game. Which means, I mean, I'm going to save Line Crawler for whenever we actually need it. But otherwise, I think I'm just going to, like, chill here by these guys and throw down smoke when I need to. But they shouldn't be getting up to me yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. I could have maybe gone for a Signal Grift. In fact, I still can. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run up here. I obviously should have thought about this turn a little bit better, but we at least get to delay the body timer. It's a minor thing, but it is something. So, he sees a body. Yep, sure. But they are going about that far. You're going to see a body as well. Yep. So, of course, they're suspicious because their teammates have been dying. But I'm still behind the wall. It's fine. That guy's stunned. This guy counts as unaware, right? All he did was show up. He wasn't told anything about the AI. He's going to see a body, and now he's going to be suspicious, right? But again, the game told me they weren't running very far. Indeed, they're not. But because a body's been reported, we get plus 10. Yeah, so Epsilon's been sent to intercept. Okay. Well, Epsilon, the guard captain. I mean, yeah, we still know what they're doing, which is still running over there and then looking. This is their patrol route, right? Their patrol route is to walk over there, look to the side, and then look back. So if they don't get any new information, it's not going to be that dangerous yet. It's about time for the smoke, though, realistically. I think that should reach... Oh, that did not reach well at all. I mean, it still blocks somewhat reasonably, I think, I hope. But that wasn't ideal. I'm going to stick around still. Make sure I can cover. kind of go to there. Chill out. There aren't any other guards left aside from these guys, so, you know, it should be okay. Tactical Surge will hit some of my team. I don't think I want to run back to try to catch Casper in this. I think he's just SOL. But we'll buff these guys. Scramble that so I can walk through. Time is going to be... Wait, what? Oh, did I just re-scramble the camera? I'm an idiot. Yep, I re-scrambled the camera. That's not good. Alright, well, it's going to be up to this guy then. Pretty bad miss. I mean, it'll be fine. Yeah, we get the kill. It's okay. Alright, well, we might have a firefighter on our hands pretty soon. I really should have been more careful about this. I think you can go join this guy, and I think the play is legit going to be... Is it faster to, like, walk around the long way? It looks like it is, yeah. Okay. There's a good chance to go for the firefight here. Okay, it's, like, barely better. I got to, like, almost the exact same spot. But I do get to reload my pistol. Alright, I think you can be done during this turn, which is good news. We have to scan again, before I forget. If you load a program, not a big deal. Okay, I just won't load any programs. There's our downloads. This never has anything useful on it. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to reload Deception. It costs me 5 AP, but I don't have to, like... When you exit steals AP, that's going to be annoying. Although... Actually, this is free, because I have more than 60 AP anyway. And that's my cap regardless, so... There's nothing else to download unless I want to knock this thing out. I don't think I have a reason to knock down the APU. I don't think it's useful. I can just run this for free. Nothing happens to me. But I've got my 1, 2, 3 downloads. Not the most exciting. I think this one and this one did have individual pieces on it, so I got like 3 and then 2 half nodes. But yeah, this was a pretty low value matrix host, which is fine. This is a map with 2 of them. I'm going to trigger pressure, and I don't think there's a good way around that because I need a Hemlock to knock down the laser wires. This smoke should still be good enough. It should block this. If it doesn't, I'm going to be really, really sad. Yeah, so they're all turning that way. Not much to do except, you know, just run towards this exit. We'll get a new escalation. Reinforcements are in a pretty rough spot for us. We'll see which way they go, but they're almost certainly going to go towards us, at least at some point. Divergents are hard to hit. They have high evasion. That can also be a problem. This guy gets seen by the camera, or almost gets seen by the camera. Let's see. So, am I worried about you guys running towards us at the very start? There is a chance that happens. So, I'll spend 1 AP getting to cover. This entire turn is going to be getting our hacker towards the gate. By the way, there's nothing too special to happen just yet. But the hope is that I can bypass. I think I burned 1 AP on accident, an extra AP on accident. The hope is that I can bypass these guys entirely. Looks like the smoke is working, which is good. I know I keep running back and forth. I think you can stay there for now. You can stay there for now as well. Casper is going to get by the camera, but it is what it is. We can get a slightly straighter line here. Camera sees, it is what it is. They're at least stuck in the smoke. The AI is angry for good reason. Okay, running up there. Doing nothing. You see a body, that's obviously dangerous for us. You're running up as well. Okay, not going super far. Okay, hunting All right, that is catchable though. We can get these. We can get both of them in marker sites, which is good. So the question is, do I want to be action point efficient right now and knock down this laser gate, or let's see. So this thing lasts for 3 total turns, and my evac, I don't have to go back through this ever again. So I don't see a reason, unless the escalation is going to turn the laser wires back on. This seems incredibly safe. Okay, we're actually getting the laser wires this time, not the camera. Great, we did it. So I'm going to get hurt if I'm not careful. So one thing you can do, by the way, right, if you see like, oh, I'm going to be loud, I'm going to be loud on this point right here, right? If I duck, it's short of that point, so I might as well run up to the very edge of hearing. So it's slightly farther. And then the question is, the initiative rolls, are they scary? And the answer actually is, unfortunately, yes. That's a problem. You rolling a 19 is bad for me. Can I get around this? Let's see. So, Gunner can precute advantage somebody. That could just be Hemlock, and he's going to be fine here. Obviously, he's going to duck forward. I'm going to try to get him into at least some cover, which makes it a little bit easier for him. Okay, you're there. I'm not going to Shuriken Nova until next turn. Hellraiser can... I think I can walk him into marker sites range, no problem. And of course, next turn he can use coordinated charge. So we'll debuff you guys now. One choice could be, by the way, that I go into Overwatch right now. But if I go into Overwatch, there's no chance I can coordinate a charge on turn start and give 2 initiative over. So you rolled a 12, you rolled a 19. Now I can drop her by some, but you rolled a 16. So let's see. Hemlock is at 12. I can drop you by 6. I can increase you by 8. Or I just want a 12. Okay. So I can do manipulation, right? I can't look ahead. If I get a good roll, I can atomic stutter one of them. So again, I can -6 one, and I can +8 someone else. So I can -6 you to 13. And I can +8 Hemlock. Does he have... He does have double slash slide. Okay. So I can pretty reliably get Hemlock to strike twice. I can like move for 1 AP, slash slide, Nova slash slide. And that'll be... That might not quite kill them, but it'll come really close. And in fact, if I don't graze, it will kill. So that seems decent, right? I'm expected to get like 150 damage per slash slide to each. So, like, you know, damage should be over the top. Which makes me think, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then again, I want to hit the one who has 19. The reason being is that gives Casper a chance to get a kill. And it also means that if Gunner rolls decently, which she's actually likely to, because I can walk to here, and then by ending my turn with take cover, I'm going to get +1 initiative here, and so I have a decent chance at getting a good roll here, right? Like I'm rolling minimum 12, and so the odds are very high I roll above 16. And I rolled 17. See? Okay. So, Hemlock, it's your time to shine, baby. Now, from what I can tell, I have to, like, start with pretty good line of sight. Actually, ooh. I think I want to start with this. Yeah, it says I'm going to hit both. And by doing so, I'm gonna increase my chance to hit. It looks like there's a damage roll here, 45 to 42, so it's not guaranteed flat damage. Because they're the same unit, right? They have the exact same armor. Which means that this has a damage roll, it just doesn't say it. Okay, slash slide, yeah, I don't have the exact right location for it yet. I will change that. I'll get seen, whatever. I just want to make sure I have really good line of sight on this, which I appear to. I'm not worried about you, you're unaware. You heard me. Yeah, so they go into their alert state with their dodge chance. We get a crit though, which is nice. We get a graze, which is less nice. We slash slide again. That says it's going to hit both. That's good. We get a graze on the one we've already grazed, and we kill the other one. Okay. So that's fine. You're in partial cover here, right? This will block line of sight. So you're less likely to get hit by this. And yeah, the rest of the crew has good initiative rolls. I don't believe I need to stun this. I also don't need to be quiet. Actually, one thing I do want to do... Okay, I will have to be quiet. I want to get the guaranteed graze chance, because like, I can do this and have a coin flip. Or I can spend like 2 action points getting closer. And I will actually lower my base hit chance, because it'll be inside the minimum range. Actually, I can walk to like here, and I can walk to about here. So I learned something recently. Any map with floor tiles, each tile is 2 meters, and I believe the guaranteed graze is 5 meters. So if I walk to like here, right, it's 2 full tiles and a little bit, and that should mean that I'm within 5 meters. In fact, I'm actually pretty sure if I'd hovered, it would tell me the range. Yeah, 4.7 meters, which is, oh, it's actually also not in minimum range just barely. So cool. Walking into about 4 to 5 meters is going to let you get some guaranteed grazes. Now, the question I have actually is, should I not just... Because he's far away, let's just stun and be safe. I should have thought of this earlier and didn't, and that's kind of on me. But, oh well. I'm just going to walk you to cover. I don't want to get screwed by, like, something randomly annoying. Okay, well, let's get you 1 AP forward. And then once a straight line makes you not get seen by the motion detector, we're off. Alright. So can... Actually, you know what? I should wait. Hellraiser has his buff available this turn. And I can maybe... Probably not, but maybe... you saw a body as well, but it's already been reported. Okay, you are running forward. But, again, we're behind cover. Cool. Okay, we'll deal with you next turn. These guys moved around. Cool, so they're now patrolling this location, but I've vacated by them. I think if I had waited and done the entire buff at the start, there was a chance we could have gotten him to safety. That didn't happen here. End of next turn is a lot of time. Let's see, what did you roll? You rolled a 13. Okay, we'll probably just go for the kill. Am I actually guaranteed graze here? I am, yeah, 5 meters. Great, we get our kill. Nice crit, actually. That's pretty sweet. We won 2 coin flips. We take those. They are still moving around, but they are not... Yeah, he walked over to where the camera, I think, saw something. And then you... Ooh, we have enough. Okay, hype. I might have maybe saved 1 more AP if I had waited, but... The 20% move speed buff and 1 extra action point, absolutely huge. Considering all I did this turn was like basically move for 6 AP, I printed 2 AP off that basically. Ah, these are down for a turn. Expected. That's fine. Yeah, we'll start going... Let's start by going left. Why not? Tally and connection have to be knocked down, of course. That's going to be annoying. I'm going to skip that for now because it's very likely there's going to be some really annoying stuff there. Okay, they're all going to be annoying. Alright, well... The fact that I can see more of them makes me a little bit makes me a little bit safer. We will... I guess I'm going to run up here. And then next turn is just going to be 0 interrupt into load the programs and keep going. That seems totally fine. Actually, you know, I might as well load this because I'm AP starved roughly anyway. An alternative actually is Ripper Compression and loading Deception. I think I'm just going to learn Scapegoat, and I'm not guaranteed to kill the Ice String next turn, but whatever. I'm trying to find the right way to be action point efficient since my stuff is still down. Alrighty. So, these guys are far enough away that I'm not concerned yet. I can't stun you, and in fact, our initiative rolls are pretty bad. That is a very real concern. So I need to walk this guy here so we can grab cover. I'm also concerned about this camera. Okay, well, let's go load our programs. How annoying are you? Annoying enough that I'm going to 0 interrupt this. Okay, well, you're only traps. Use a program, steal AP. Second one is download a blueprint. Okay. AP cost and connection damage. I'd rather take the connection damage. Okay, you're going to be annoying to deal with, but whatever. Yep, this will be very annoying. Walk out, then back. Ow. Yeah, sure. Scan. This is load a program. Okay, let's really try not to load programs here then. Ah, the RCU, in case we care about something here. Well, let's see. Okay, well, we could disable it there if we didn't want to use the console. Pressure sensor. Couple laser gates. That laser gate. Pressure sensor. That camera. Yeah, it's so far away though. And I don't care about this door. Obviously, this could be useful for a, an actual story mission, right? Obviously, we can go around and knock it open, but we can also get it with the thing. Pretty cool. Likely has a story mission at some point, or maybe they make like a new mission type, which is like get the truck out. Who knows? Either way, don't need this here. There's nothing of real value. Yeah, the annoyance is still that, like, here's some active ice in annoying spots. I will tank connection damage. This is going to hurt, but I think I'll be okay. Scan. We have more of the same, basically. Fine. CPU is probably going to be, like, right here. This had nothing on it. That might. Scan, and we see exit the node and load a program. Alright, that's easy. Yep, he's just hunting. And you are going the wrong way for me, which is just fine. Tactical surge into try to one-shot, I think is reasonable here. So no one else can hear. The evasion's gonna be annoying. Actually, how long is the evasion gonna last for? Or is it just permanent? It looks permanent. I'm not seeing a debuff marker. Alright, fine, whatever. I'm not worried about you reaching me, so I think going for the kill is correct. I think I have enough shots here that it'll be fine. I won't land everything. But, I get to shoot 4 times, so I expect it to land 2 to 3 of them every time. I can stay behind this cover, that seems reasonable as well. Let's see. If Hemlock stood here, it wouldn't work. If he ran around, he'd hit the... He'd run into that. Yeah, these shots seem fine. And again, we expect to hit 2 to 3 times each time. We're getting 2 out of 4 both times, which is not the worst, but a little bit unlucky. But odds are Hellraiser does the rest. So he's got this pistol shot, which is 61. He's got the urban assault, which is 57. So pistol shot seems better. He'll have 2 shots, and he's got to reload. Okay, come on. Thank you. I expected the kill. Okay, go to here. Go towards the loot box. He'll be the closest one to it. We'll knock down this camera on the way out. We're mostly just going to kind of stack up around here. Sees another corpse. We get reinforcements really close by. Okay, that's scary. Shotgun. Guard captain who's very tanky. And then another one who remains, looks like unaware. Laser wires being up makes it a little bit annoying as well. If you load a program, if you exit the node. Any action disabled. Sleeping if you load a program. Right, okay, so I can download. Have to get rid of you, and I can leave. This is CPU because we're scanned 2 of 2 and we don't see anything. The difficulty is going to be that I just loaded disarm, and what I need to actually load is attack. So null op, we get rid of 1. We attack everything else we can. If you use a program, restarts ice. I don't care about restarting ice. Okay. If you load a program, steal AP, I will... Well, that's annoying. I loaded scan. I will walk off. I will load attack to not lose the extra action points. Scan 2 of 2. Finally. Let's go ahead and deload you. Okay, that was a little ugly, but at least we got there. Of course we did. I'm going to check this while I'm here. If you download restarts, Okay, well, I'll just have to kind of kill them all in order. But I get the download, which is actually pretty worthwhile. Scan 2 of 2, sees what's there. Okay. Any action relocates, scan second time. We get download and load a program. Well, I'm not going to load any programs. Alright. No reason to scan again. There's nothing else here. But I want to see what's here and what's in these 3 nodes. This could have a download, and then these 2 could very likely have files. So I might be done during turn 4. And of course, we still have some bad guys to think strongly about. Am I willing to yield right now? I think she needs to be a little bit safer. And put her behind some more cover, and then... I mean, I could have look-aheaded. Okay, so only one of you's running toward me. I don't think he'll see me this turn. I'm just gonna get here behind some cover, and then just duck, and let them do whatever they want to do. But yeah, they don't yet know that I've been here, although they will soon. And so we're under a little bit of time pressure because as soon as we get the next AI escalation, or like the next, like body timer that runs out and actually runs out, because I think like these have been discovered, but they both got killed the turn they discovered them. But once the AI knows I'm here, these 6 are, you know, we can beat them, but they're going to be very annoying to deal with. For now, they're just hunting around, hoping they find something. And you finding a body is not good for me. And looks like you're on random hunting now already. And we chose to be behind cover, which is good because you would have seen Hemlock right there. And these guys are actually being sent the direction. They're going the other way. All right. Might be done with downloads next turn. I will still remain prepared for a firefight. Like, we'll stay, you know, near-ish, but it's looking likely that we'll be fine. Gonna be a while till this body timer matters, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Wire line crawler up next turn. You're fine. Let's see where you're going. Yeah, you're going that way. That's what we thought from look ahead. Okay. We should be alright. We managed to bypass 2 of the 3 reinforcement waves, which is just fine with me. Okay, we know where the cameras are. They're not going to see me just yet. I'll just keep... Well, the fact that you're moving randomly scares me a little bit, but I'm okay for now. I'm going to duck preemptively. This guy could run into my hacker is the problem. If he runs left, he sees the hacker. Okay, sleeping, load a program, disable, that's all fine. We'll load only active ice for now. I'd have to go here because I need to see what's here. There's a file server. Have to kill you. If you load a program, what's the other one? Nothing else. Okay. Just don't load any programs. Tally connection use has to kill. Need these. That's fine. And we see that there's a lot of stuff here. We can deal with them though. Okay, so tally, exit, any action. That's easy. And then indeed we see what's there. Obviously we get rid of the double exit stuff. Might as well rip her to get trap stuff. And then I'm going to wait on scan in case it's use any program get relocated. I have a like 3 in 15 chance getting sent to an incinerator and instantly getting kicked out. So I will save my literally 1 action point and bring it out later. Okay, here's a real thought. I think I just stun him because I'm for sure done hacking next turn. And, you know, the only way I'm in any risk is if he actually does something, you know, funky to me. So I also think I can knock that camera down completely safely. If I'm wrong, I'm sad, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. And then Tactical Surge, I think we'll have plenty of radius. Yep. Just end her turn there. It's not a big deal. Just getting away from those guys. You are... Oh, shoot. You got told by the AI. Thankfully, I cleared out. That got spicy. Okay. I'm going to kind of be here. Actually, you know what? I should have considered staying closer for smokescreen. Yeah, you're stunned. I don't think there's a reason to precast marker sites. Okay, none of the cards I care about have high rolls. Like, yeah, I think we'll be fine. Alright, here we go. Attack Surge. And you rolled an 11, so I can yield behind you. I need to go coordinated charge my guy. I should have thought about that, and I didn't. That puts you in range, though. Here you go. I'm not sure if he'll make it on this turn, but it'd be cool if he did. Oh, it's pretty close. I think he just might. He just might make it. With 2 AP to spare, and he already burned 2. Yeah, I can see it. I'm going to leave him on the zone in case I need to reinforce for some reason and, like, fight people. But it should be fine. We'll see how many action points Casper has to burn. It's not very many. Yeah, so load a program. Okay, we're done. Yeah, I don't care. More source code. More than enough AP remaining, so I'm only going to be down 1 AP here. And I got through, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major file hosts, and most of these had, like, 1 file on them as well. So, pretty good. 17 health left in the connection. We hit our disconnect. And then... It does not matter if they see me. It truly does not matter. Nothing can happen. Well, I guess it's not quite true. Yeah, actually, no, it doesn't matter. We are exiting during this turn, and the guy who sees me is not going to be able to act anyway. So we had exactly enough AP, basically. And so we were out during turn 13. Not too bad. Cleared out both Matrix hosts. They were, you know... 3 and 5 hosts roughly each. Like, they were fine. We got a good number of boxes, though. And yeah, until we get upgraded weapons, the guard reinforcements can always be scary. They always have a chance at being really tough for you because I don't have good guns yet. So like having high armor or high weaponry could be really scary. Anyway, pretty solid. You know, about a page of loot in meat space, and then a bit more than a page of loot from downloads. Almost exactly 2 full pages of loot. Yeah, 2 full pages of loot from downloads. Not bad. Good number of accounts. Good stuff. Alrighty. Probably by the next episode, depending on when I record it, the Gunslinger class will be in the game. I think it requires a implant to gain access, so... It might be difficult for me to get that onto my squad since I only have so much downtime for surgeries and whatnot, but probably next episode will be beginning the craft on the weapon and other cool stuff like that. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.